Today we begin our second two-game series with the Tigers. Last time out, we split it 1-1. We were able to beat Justin Verlander, and then we lost to David Price. Although David Price no longer with the club, he's in Toronto now, trying to help the Toronto Blue Jays win a World Series there. But today we're going to have Anibal Sanchez facing off against Kyle Hendricks. Kyle Hendricks, magnificent out in his last start against the Brew Crew, as we were able to take 2 of 3 from the Brew Crew in that series, and we just came off a series against the White Sox in which we took 2 of 3. And then now had an off day and coming to face the Tigers. We got 2 here against the Tigers, and then following the series, a 4-game set against Atlanta, who we should have swept in Atlanta the last time we played them. But so far, you know, lately the pitching has been very good. Although I don't want to curse myself, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed on this that we continue to pitch well and continue to win ball games, because the end of August is coming, September is coming, and we definitely need to continue to move up in our division. As you see here, we're sitting in 4th now, no longer in dead last in the NL Central, which is a good thing, although it's still 10 games back in the NL Central. The Reds have taken over last place, but let's go ahead and get this game started. And I got Kyle Hendricks on the mound today. Everybody is pretty rested up, so we're just going to go with the lineup that we have normally set. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at Wrigley, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
From these fans, a spectacular catch.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
First pitch coming up under the lights at Wrigley. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Yeah, and these 2-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Rajay Davis makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder,
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task.
No problem here, one away. And before we go much further, let's pull up the scouting report for this 25-year-old so we can see what to expect. Anthony Goes will dig in. He struggled to a 1-for-5 ball game back on Sunday. First pitch coming. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. On the way. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeup too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Another 2-2. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Miguel Cabrera will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll go to work against this fellow right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Davis will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet. Pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. Losing streak like this, no matter how, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning. No score. Ian Kinsler will stand in here. 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here it comes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler. Number 10 for him on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Nick Castellanos now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. And the pitch. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Oh, and this goes right past Montero all the way to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here comes the 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Ready with the 2-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Number 12 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 7th, right fielder, number 63.
Number 63 will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One out and a runner on second base. Pause, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Let's get him out.
In now, Manny Pena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A man on third with 2 down. He waits. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Tigers, and it comes courtesy of the Ian Kinsler long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Jorge Soler will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes a 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 12.
Number 12 digs in at the plate. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Fouled back. Now here it comes. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Ghost is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. They're out in front, 1-0. Anibal Sanchez will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3.
Sanchez.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And he's thinking, hey, I get 1, maybe 2 chances a year to swing the bat. I'm going to get my money's worth.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit now, as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Rajay Davis will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Anthony Ghost will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
Now the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
The next pitch. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A big pitch here, 1-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Javier Baez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Kyle Hendricks will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch to him, and there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
No one out with a runner at second. From the stretch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Yeah, down by a run, they're not taking any chances here. They want to tie this ball game up. And the sacrifice moves a man to third here with just one away.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Goes, has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Nick Castellanos will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Jose Iglesias will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running towards second. This ball's grounded foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Number 63 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Travis Wood will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 37, Travis Wood.
Number 63 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Here comes the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Manny Pena will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. You know, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Let's go, Cubs.
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Three and two, here it is. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
The pitcher, number 19.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Standing in now, Anibal Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One-oh. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Dexter Fowler will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This ball sharply hit, but right to Iglesias at short. And an unlucky start to the fourth that time as the leadoff man is set down.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
Here's Starlin Castro. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He popped out his first time. Comes set, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Goes is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, you know he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Let's go, 1-1 on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Number 12 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The batter,
Anthony Goes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
the first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk him, so you end up throwing him a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Javier Baez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Travis Wood will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. And here's the first pitch. Oh, he rips this one to first. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
Addison Russell will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. To Iglesias for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
This is a good effort here at first to try to get this double play, but this was always going to be a play that was going to be a tough turn. In the end, the run's going to score on what will be ruled a fielder's choice.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Runner goes, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. And he'll throw over to first to complete the double play. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Nick Castellanos will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman, Nick.
First offering on the way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. He's ready now. The pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And the catch is made, one away.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Number 63 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch to him. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Manny Pena will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2 and 2. 5 runs, 9 hits. And no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 19,
Anibal Sanchez will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 home. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 5-2 in favor of Detroit. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
First baseman number 40.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Pause, now the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Jorge Soler will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Yeah, that slider's been real good to him all night long. No reason not to ride that as much as he can.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. He's set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. Number 12 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubbies 3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Rajay Davis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
Into the box, Anthony goes. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
First baseman number 20.
And there's a look at his pitch count so far. You can see he's already thrown 37 pitches for strikes. That shows me that he's been able to work the zone effectively to this point.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Oh, and he misses it. The next 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
The pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains 5-3. Miguel Montero will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, you've got a guy circling the bases.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he leads with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Alex Wilson will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
33, Alex Wilson. Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Pitch on the way. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Yeah, this pitch absolutely eats him up. The barrel just sort of drags through the strike zone. Just winds up an easy pop-up to first.
Chris Coghlan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Addison Russell will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 4. Rafael Soriano will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ian Kinsler will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. Now here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. Out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Nick Castellanos will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Good live fastball there from Soriano at strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Now the pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
the shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Number 63 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit is there. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Tigers 5, and the Cubs hit in the air toward the line and right. Sure. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Nathan is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 36, Joe Nathan. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot.
And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Time they'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looked like he went around that ball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Starlin Castro. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-0 pitch now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and these fans will sit right back down now. It's a double play, and there are 2 gone.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there, and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First offering on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Manny Pena will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Neil Ramirez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Manny Pena will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
In now, Machado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike.
Now batting, center fielder
Rajay Davis will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. And sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So a save opportunity now here in the 9th, and on to try to wrap this one up is a guy who's made it back from some serious arm troubles the past few years, the closer, Neftali Feliz. Jorge Soler will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Now the 0-1 on its way from Feliz. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 0-2 pitch from Feliz. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 2-2 one more time. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And with him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Number 12 will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now the pitch. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
And in a 2-game series, it's always nice to take game 1 because that ensures yourselves of no worse than a split, and they're just an out away from making that happen.
Miguel Montero will get another shot. He homered his last time. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of them, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and with that, you already guarantee yourself no worse than a split in this quick 2-game series as they take the victory here in the opener.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 5-4. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs.
10-7. 10 for Taj, 7 for Dunning.
All right, guys. Well, not enough today to beat the Tigers. Some bad luck. Hendricks left the game with forearm tightness and he'll only be out for a few days. So we'll keep him active, and hopefully he'll be back for his next start. But he started pitching well. Definitely did not deserve to lose this ball game. As he wasn't pitching fantastic, but he was pitching well enough to help us win this ball game. Honestly, I think he was out pitching Anibal Sanchez when he left the game with that forearm injury. But the offense couldn't make up for a couple Travis Wood mistakes, and we were just plain beat by Bernard. Guy hit 2 home runs. Both with a runner on base, and both times it was Nick Castellanos. You know, it's a tough one to take, a tough pill to swallow, but you know what? We still got a little bit of time. But, yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Road to the World Series. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network, as well on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter as well. But that's going to at LRSGN. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Big Dope 7, and you guys be sure to keep it real.